both have colds. Why is he bouncing around like it's a great morning anyway? Well, I'm so tired and cranky and headachy, I can't even get started. Why? Because last night when he said, let's take NyQuil so we can have a good morning, I said, why? What's the nighttime sniffling, sneezing, coughing, achy, stuffy head fever so you can rest medicine got to do with morning, silly? He took it. I took these. Why?
NyQuil. It's also the bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, fully rested, so take it at night and have a good morning medicine.
Those chicken noodle sandwiches are ecstasy. Kentucky nuggets suit me to a T. And don't forget that original recipe chicken.
Cross the road, Jack. Kentucky Fried Chicken's got more.
Cross the road, Jack.
Kentucky Fried Chicken's got more.
Dusting with Pledge kept this table beautiful for 28 years. Now Endust talks about buildup? Come on. Look, Endust just evaporates, leaving wood as dry and unprotected as before. But a Pledge shine protects beautifully. With Pledge, dusting can be beautiful.
Next, Wolf is caught in the crossfire of a black market gun-running scam.
You know what an AK-47 can do with an assault rifle.
Wolf, next.
Fasten your seatbelts.
You're crazy if you think you can get away with this.
Do I call you Mom?
You get out of my house!
When was the last time you visited Dallas? Then, a desperate father resorts to desperate measures.
Kidnapping.
I know you have the children.
They are my children!
Falcon Crest, Friday. He's back. McCloud becomes the target of an international death squad.
McCloud's in trouble? McCloud's always in trouble.
Dennis Weaver, the return of Sam McCloud, Sunday.
Finally, a perspective on how it really feels to do cocaine. From the inside.
When I look like this, my guys challenge me to lose 20 pounds.
Me, Tommy Lasorda, the guy who loves to eat. Well, I lost 30 pounds in 3 months with Ultra Slim Fast.
The plan was easy.
I have a delicious shake for breakfast, one for lunch, and then a healthy dinner, even pasta. And I don't feel hungry. The pounds drop off, and I feel great. You know, this is the first time I ever lost anything and felt good about it.
Ultra Slim Fast. Give us a week. We'll take off the weight.
Shh. I want to make my hair look like my sister's. VO5 shampoo.
5 special ingredients, 3 to clean, 2 for manageability.
You used my shampoo.
How'd you know?
Fabulous hair.
VO5 makes your hair do what you want it to.
Throw away the gloves and breathe easy with No Fumes Easy Off Oven Cleaner. No gloves, no irritation. No Fumes Easy Off is heat activated to dissolve grease easily.
Make it easy on yourself.
With No Fumes Easy Off.
Rescue 911 will continue.
Wednesday on Peaceable Kingdom, the career opportunity of a lifetime.
It's your chance.
What would you think about moving back here to New York?
But the price of success could mean the end of a dream.
Leave the zoo? I can't imagine this place without your family.
You haven't said what you want to do.
On Peaceable Kingdom, Wednesday.
Chance and Mickey have intimate plans for their anniversary. But murder and political intrigue
Go for it.
put the celebration on hold on Snoops Friday.
Cosmopolitan called it innovative. Do our viewers know something you don't? CBS This Morning, weekdays.
This is CBS.
Getting to know you. Getting to know all about you.
Meet the 1990 Geo.
Getting to like you, getting to hold you like me.
In the 70s, you got to know a small car company called Toyota. In the 80s, Honda. Today, the 90s begin, and we invite you to get to know Geo.
Getting to know you.
At your Chevrolet Geo dealers.
Here at the Washington Square Bank and Grill, we're really changing banking. Instead of tellers behind those little bars, we've put in one big bar, staffed by a friendly, competent staff of bartenders to help you with every banking need. We serve lunch and dinner if banking makes you as hungry as it makes me. And we feature personalized checks. You get your check and only you can pay it. That's the Washington Square Bank and Bar and Grill.
The Elements of Adventure, tomorrow at 7:30.
morning, ma'am.
My gentlemen callers have discovered new Purina biscuits. Purina biscuits brand dog snacks are calcium fortified to help keep Stanley's teeth and bones big and strong. They've helped Beauregard lose that awful slipper breath. And just look at Montgomery's smile. But best of all, they're the only biscuits made by Purina, the people who know how to make me happy. Now, y'all remember, if it doesn't say Purina, bury it in the yard.
Now hair that's sprayed can be beautiful to touch.
I can't resist the touch. I can't resist the feel.
New Finesse hairspray with a touch of conditioner for the hold that loves to be held.
When disaster hits and people need help, sometimes you've got to break the rules. It just can't be business as usual. After the events of the past month, we knew we had to do something. So right now, every time you buy a BK Doubles, Burger King will donate 25 cents to the American Red Cross to help those devastated by the San Francisco earthquake and Hurricane Hugo. Because sometimes breaking the rules means giving something back.
You ever run up against a tough sinus cold? As tough as it gets, maximum strength Dristan is tougher. To sweep away congestion, pressure, and pain. And it won't make you drowsy. When you can't call in sick, call on Dristan.
A drug bust leads to a shocking discovery. She broke his heart once.
It'd just be better if you'd talk about it.
Is she setting him up again? Jake and the Fat Man. Then, lifeguards in a crisis. And Benny must help him when his problem becomes a federal case.
Drive me nuts.
There's never been a better time to discover Wiseguy. After Jake and the Fat Man, Wednesday. A rapist is freed.
We're not gonna let him in there!
And a town torn apart by hatred.
We are not gonna stand here and do nothing.
Top of the hill. Then, on Nuts with every action.
We have nothing in common.
You have incredibly long legs.
There's an equal reaction.
What's holding up those stockings?
Nuts Landing, Thursday.
Come, enter the halls of medicine. Bring your sore and scratchy throat. Bring your cough. Bring your nose when it feels stuffy. Because the halls of medicine are Hall's Vapor Action Cough Suppressant Tablets. They quickly soothe your throat, quiet your cough, and make your nose feel clearer. Hall's Vapor Action Cough Suppressant Tablets. Come to the halls of medicine to feel better fast.
You fill up my senses
Introducing Glade Country Potpourri.
with sprinkles of spices, with country wildflowers, with fruits and scented herbs.
Glade Country Potpourri is made of fragranced herbs, spices, fruits, and wildflowers. Sprinkle Glade Potpourri into a decorative dish, or just slowly simmer.
You fill up my senses, come fill me again.
Night, dear.
I think I left the living room light on.
I'll get it.
Oh, the kitchen, too.
Got it. Control your lights from anywhere in the house. Just buy $15 worth of Stanley tools. And we'll send you a light maker, control unit, and lamp module free.
Did you leave the light on for Chris?
Of course I did. Also, enter the Stanley Tools Secret to Security contest with 200 prizes, including 10 Chevy trucks at participating Stanley dealers.
Whether or not they wear uniforms, whether or not they get paid for taking chances, this series is dedicated to the real heroes who answer our calls for help and risk their lives to save the life of a stranger. I'm William Shatner. Join me next week for more true stories on Rescue 911.
Later, Dr. Kalani faces a dilemma. He must choose between poverty-stricken Hawaiians and a rich developer who helped build his hospital. Richard Chamberlain is the island son later tonight. But first, a dead cop puts Tony in the middle of an illegal arms deal on Wolf. Next.
sex and the American teenager, the new facts of life.
I hope my kids aren't having sex.
What will the next 48 hours be like? Thursday.
It's 10:30 Monday. Do you know where your doctor is?
Oh, no.
He's a physician who never loses his patience.
Justin! That's the theme from Psycho, isn't it?
Get ready for a medical practice that makes perfect comedy.
I'm fluent in weirdo.
With an all-new Dr. Doctor, Monday.
Uh-huh.
This is CBS.
Nothing like a juicy New York steak. So I'm going to New York to get some New York steers.
Black Angus introduces a very special New York steak dinner.
A lot of cattle in New York. Down on Wall Street, they even got a bull market.
A marinated New York steak, baked potato, garden salad, and fresh baked bread.
Of course, roping a New York steer ain't easy. Gotta bring your horse.
A complete dinner, all for just $7.95. Only at Black Angus.
Hey, Mark, may I borrow your car?
It's a V6. Don't let the power go to your head.
The Toyota Camry V6 has 156 horsepower that makes for surprisingly exhilarating driving. But please, try to be mature about it.
Woo! Mark, thanks for letting me borrow this powerful Camry V6. I think I'll go out and buy one today.
I love what you do for me, Toyota.
The Night Stalker learns his fate, the sentence at 11.
Tonight on Wolf.
Anna, this is your Uncle Tony.
Nicky was a good boy. Nicky was a man. He kept pretending he was some kind of altar boy pop because he wasn't. This is a fishing boat. And AK-47s are the catch of the day. Whoa! What the hell are you doing? I'm trying to keep you from getting busted. But out. These guys deal in debt. They're gonna get caught, and you're gonna get caught with it. You want a piece of me? Mom, no! Let me stay down! Nothing moves you.
Something wild is coming.
That's why.
The Cougar XR7. It has speed-sensitive steering and anti-lock brakes. But most of all, it has a supercharged 210 horsepower engine. It's becoming a cat-eat-dog world out there.
See your dealer now for low financing or special savings on 1990 Mercury Cougar XR7.
Last March, something big went down at Sears. We lowered prices on over 50,000 items. And as promised, we're keeping them low.
This is delicious, Downer. What do you call it?
It's new ragu fresh Italian pasta sauce.
So delicate. What's it called?
It's fresh Italian pasta sauce. See, ragu uses twice the crushed tomatoes for a more fresh tomato taste.
New ragu fresh Italian pasta sauce.
Building a safer automobile, Cadillac style.
At Cadillac, our automobiles are renowned for their style and comfort.
Available anti-lock brakes, energy-absorbing crush zones,
But we never lose sight of something which is just as important.
rugged safety cages, door impact beams,
That the ultimate comfort in a Cadillac
greater V8 passing power, rear seat shoulder belts.
is peace of mind.
All douches are not alike. Only Summer's Eve disposable douche has this unique one-piece flexible design for comfort and these gentle cleansing formulas. Try Summer's Eve, the douche that's unique. You'll feel Summer's Eve fresh.
These are two identical slotted spoons and two very different spaghetti sauces, Prego and Ragu. When you see them side by side, the difference really comes through. Prego spaghetti sauce. Homemade taste. It's in there.
Higher. My head really hurts. I don't care what anyone says about pain relievers. The only thing that really counts is, will it work for me? Advil does. Just one Advil is as effective as 2 regular aspirin, so one's usually enough. But when my head's really pounding, 2 Advil make quick work of the pain. Advil, it's what works for me. Before there was only aspirin or Tylenol, but today there's Advil. Advil, advanced medicine for pain.
Next, a close friendship is traumatized by a deadly disease.
I don't want to be different.
I'm here to help you.
On Island Sun.
Fasten your seatbelt.
You're crazy if you think you can get away with this.
Do I call you Mom?
You get out of my house!
When was the last time you visited Dallas? Then, a desperate father resorts to desperate measures.
Kidnapping?
I know you have the children.
They are my children!
Falcon Crest, Friday. Get ready for paradise, Saturday.
Panasonic, Zenith, Baron, Sony, RCA.
At Sears, we've rounded up over 1,000 brands. So now you can get the top name brands at great low prices. And we're adding more every day.
Casio, Smith Corona. Yeah, where's that Smith Corona anyhow?
When disaster hits and people need help, sometimes you've got to break the rules. It just can't be business as usual. After the events of the past month, we knew we had to do something. So right now, every time you buy a BK Doubles, Burger King will donate 25 cents to the American Red Cross to help those devastated by the San Francisco earthquake and Hurricane Hugo. Because sometimes breaking the rules means giving something back.
Wolf will continue.
Looking for that perfect body? It seems we'll try anything. From cellulite treatments to liposuction. What's the price of perfection? From hair transplants to breast implants. How far will we go to look good? Dr. Nancy Snyderman reports on the hot topic of beauty for sale and how not to get burned. Mirror, Mirror, an Eyewitness News special series, tomorrow at 6.
The remaining 89 Dodges are clearing out fast, making room for our big 1990 announcement celebration, because the 90s are here. Now's the time for a great deal on a full lineup of Dodge cars, like a sporty Daytona with a new interior for 1990, or Dodge Caravan, the all-time best-selling minivan. But hurry, with deals, deals, deals.
Somebody say deal?
Like these, everyone will want one.
Get your best buys on 90 cars and trucks during the announcement celebration at your Dodge dealer now.
Introducing the UPS On-Call Air Pickup Division. Our mission? To pick up your next-day air packages and letters. Just call 1-800-PICK-UPS and we'll be on our way. And because of our efficiency, we'll deliver overnight for a lot less than other companies charge. UPS On-Call Air Pickup. A service provided by some real go-getters. UPS, we run the tightest ship in the shipping business.
Good news on the Bay Bridge at 11 here on 5.
Cross the road, Jack, to a place with a taste that's more, that's more, that's more, that's more. Cross the road, Jack, Kentucky Fried Chicken's got more.
What you say? Original recipe chicken, sir. Some chicken little sandwiches for him and her. Kentucky nuggets, hey. Pick some up for Ray.
That's right, cross the road, Jack. Kentucky Fried Chicken's got more.
Cross the road, Jack.
MasterCard. This holiday, no other card makes more moments merrier. And with nearly 3 times the acceptance of American Express, it's one Christmas card everyone will welcome. MasterCard. Master the moment.
Now, almost
almost every time you use MasterCard before December 31st, you increase your chances of winning your MasterCard bills paid up to $18,000 a year till the 21st century. MasterCard. Master the moment until the 21st century.
These 1990 Cadillacs offer a new, more powerful V8, adding a complement of performance to renowned luxury.
The secret's out. New Pop Secret Light. Half the fat, all the fun, all the taste. So lighten up with new Pop Secret Light.
Sex and the American teenager, the new facts of life.
I hope my kids aren't having sex.
What will the next 48 hours be like? Thursday.
He's back.
Sam McCloud.
Still a maverick in the urban jungle.
Once he's got his teeth into a cause, he never lets go.
McCloud travels to London, where he encounters old friends and makes powerful new enemies. Now he's framed for murder.
McCloud's in trouble? McCloud's always in trouble.
Dennis Weaver, The Return of Sam McCloud, Sunday.
You never know where history will unfold, but you always know where to turn. The CBS Evening News with Dan Rather. You always know when it's CBS News.
The barbecue's on over at McDonald's, y'all. It's McRib time. There's grilled pork swimming in that sassy sauce. A little pickle, a little onion, McRib, chomp. It's like a barbecue in a barn without the bones. So grab yourself some napkins and a big cold Coke. But hurry, because McRib's only here for a limited time. The good time, great taste of McDonald's McRib, chomp.
Ford Ranger STX 4x4. Its new available 160 horsepower engine makes it the most powerful Ranger ever. And only Ford gives you four-wheel drive at the touch of a button. Which makes Ranger something even better. A street machine that isn't confined to the streets. Ford Ranger STX, the toughest competition we have is ourselves.
Save big on all Ford Ranger pickups during November Truck Month at your Ford dealer.
Got great curves? Great curves deserve
18-hour.
Playtex 18-hour bra. Supports full figures more beautifully.
Comfortably.
Great curves deserve
The 18-hour bra.
from Playtex, the fit that makes the fashion.
Zenith, Baron, Sony.
At Sears, we rounded up over 1,000 brands. So now you can get the top name brands at great low prices. And we're adding more every day.
Sometimes you need a little finesse. Sometimes you need a lot. Sometimes you need a little finesse. Sometimes you need a lot. Sometimes you need a little finesse. Sometimes you need a lot. Finesse.
On the next Wolf.
Chris Holme is a talented artist and a madman.
I saw Jordan's face on every painting I hacked up. He's your patient, you gotta protect him. I've been hired to protect the woman that's being terrorized.
I bailed him out of jail this morning.
Sharon, this is a dangerous man.
This is how you treat our friendship? When you have a woman in your life and it's some big secret?
Honey, I didn't know she was in my life. It's only one day.
Later tonight, Olivia Newton-John, Gary David Goldberg, and comic Bob Nelson are guests on the Patsy Jack Show. Right now, Dr. Kalani faces a moral dilemma as Richard Chamberlain stars on Island Sun. Next.
Leads to a shocking discovery. She broke his heart once.
It'd just be better if you'd talk about it.
Is she setting him up again? Jake and the Fat Man. Then, lifeguards in a crisis. And Benny must help him when his problem becomes a federal case.
Drive me nuts.
There's never been a better time to discover Wiseguy. After Jake and the Fat Man, Wednesday. A rapist is freed.
We're not gonna let him in there!
And a town torn apart by hatred.
We are not gonna stand here and do nothing.
No! Top of the hill.
Then, on nuts with every action.
We have nothing in common.
You have incredibly long legs. There's an equal reaction.
What's holding up those stockings?
Nuts Lending, Thursday.
Good evening, Dan Rather with an election night update. The next level of breakthrough in politics. In New York City, CBS News estimates David Dinkins is the winner and becomes the first black mayor of the nation's largest city, defeating Republican Rudolph Giuliani with sizable support from white voters. In Virginia, CBS News estimates that Democrat Douglas Wilder is leading Republican Marshall Coleman, but no call yet. A look at these precincts' actual in and reporting tells you why no call yet. If Wilder does win, he would become the first black elected governor in U.S. history. Now this.
Boy, is it going to be a hot, sticky one out there today.
New Final-Red Ultimate Hold. A weatherproof formula that holds longer and stronger than the other leading pumps. It lets you laugh at the weather.
In New Jersey, one of several testing grounds tonight for abortion as a leading election issue, the strongly pro-choice gubernatorial candidate, Democrat Jim Florio, easily won. Dan Rather, more election results later.
This is CBS.
In 10 minutes, our play starts, so I wanted a quick lunch, but Rose said she ate. I said I have butterflies in my stomach. Yuck! You should have had the Lunchtime Express at Lenny's. Denny's.
Have your Lunchtime Express served in 10 minutes or it's free. Only at Denny's.
Getting to know you, getting to know all about you.
Meet the 1990 Geo.
Getting to like you, getting to hope you like me.
In the 70s, you got to know a small car company called Toyota. In the 80s, Honda. Today, the 90s begin, and we invite you to get to know Geo.
Getting to know you.
At your Chevrolet Geo dealers.
Basketball is back. Warriors, Lakers. Thursday at 7:30 on KPIX 5, your Bay Area sports station.
The latest election results coming up at 11.
Island Sun. Sponsored by the Dentist's Choice for Fighting Cavities. Crest with Floristat.
I've got a what? A brush. I really do. It's inconceivable. How could I possibly have a cavity? This is devastating.
If your little kid has a cavity, we've got news for you. Over the years, one toothpaste has helped prevent more cavities than all others combined.
Yay!
Not surprisingly, it's the toothpaste more dentists recommend. Crest.
This was a totally incredible visit. Yes! It's great!
Crest. It's hard on cavities and easy on you.
I'm out of here.
I wanted this job more than anything. I wake up the morning of my interview with a cough, but I mean a cough that would not quit. So I'm thinking, terrific, there goes my job, there goes my interview. So I found a drugstore. I pick out a medicine, but they said that I'd be better off with something that was going to work as well as codeine. And they gave me Formula 44.
Today's Formula 44, as effective as doctor-recommended codeine without narcotic side effects.
And the stuff worked.
And parents, ask your pediatrician about new pediatric Formula 44.
Come on in. Feel the fluffiest softness ever.
Come on in. Fluffy soft. Softest feeling. Only Downy has the feeling.
Downy rinses in the most softness of any fabric softener. You can see the difference. April Fresh Downy softens best in liquid and dryer sheets.
Come on in.
Santa could drop into your home with $1,000 worth of Hasbro toys. Just enter the Downy Ivory Night Before Christmas sweepstakes. 10 grand prize winners. Details at participating stores.
From Walt Disney Pictures, it began with a burning desire
I gotta see him again. Tonight.
that led to a secret rendezvous.
You're the one I've been looking for.
That became a forbidden love.
He's a human. You're a mermaid.
Now they'll risk everything.
I'm not gonna lose her.
For a life together. It's a very special motion picture event. A story of adventure and romance unlike any other. It's Walt Disney Pictures' The Little Mermaid. Rated G. Starts Friday, November 17th at a theater near you.
You fill up my senses
Introducing Glade Country Potpourri.
with sprinkles of spices, with country wildflowers, with fruits and scented herbs.
Glade Country Potpourri is made of fragranced herbs, spices, fruits, and wildflowers. Sprinkle Glade Potpourri into a decorative dish, or just slowly simmer.
You fill up my senses. says, come fill me again.
Wednesday, the job offer of a lifetime.
Hey, what would you think about moving back here to New York?
But the price of success could be the loss of a dream on Peaceable Kingdom. A rapist is freed.
We're not gonna let him in there!
And a town torn apart by hatred.
We are not gonna stand here and do nothing.
Top of the hill. Then, on Knots with every action.
We have nothing in common.
You have incredibly long legs.
There's an equal reaction.
What's holding up those stockings?
Knots Landing, Thursday. He's back. McCloud becomes the target of an international death squad.
McCloud's in trouble? McCloud's always in trouble.
Dennis Weaver, the return of Sam McCloud, Sunday.
Doctor, coming to CBS Mondays.
When you head out on your own, make sure you take along the right equipment. The rugged weekend wear of St. John's Bay. Like this comfortable 100% cotton chamois cloth shirt. In 9 terrific colors, $21.99. Part of a complete collection of shoes, pants, shirts, and jackets from St. John's Bay. For those who like to set their own pace.
You're looking smarter than ever at JCPenney.
He says I'm a gorgeous blonde. I say I'm a smart blonde. I use preference. The color is rich with subtle shadings, and my hair has such life. Well, that's the preference difference. He thinks I'm worth it. He's right.
Performing preference from L'Oreal.
Hey, there's no oat bran in corn flakes.
Wake up! If you want oat bran, try Cheerios, the leading cold cereal made from whole grain oats. Wake up to Cheerios, the one with oat bran.
Island Sun will continue.
Wednesday, a drug bust leads Jake to a shocking discovery. She broke his heart once.
It'd just be better if you talk about it.
Is she setting him up again? Jake and the Fat Man.
Freddie, a headstrong young woman too wild to be controlled by any man. Mac McGuire, obsessed with a girl young enough to be his daughter, but old enough for love. Courtney Cox and Barry Bostwick. 2 unforgettable stories, 2 unforgettable nights. Judith Francis, Till We Meet Again, beginning Sunday, November 19th.
This is CBS.
And now, live from the Eyewitness newsroom, Dave McElhatton.
Good evening. Voters in San Francisco are saying no to Proposition P, the plan to build that new stadium for the Giants. And they're saying no to Proposition S, the Domestic Partners Bill. In Concord, voters are deciding to repeal the AIDS anti-discrimination ordinance. At 11, we'll have complete reports on major elections around the Bay.
Zip. Zap. Delicious sauced vegetables in 3 minutes because they're not frozen. New Del Monte Vegetable Classics.
It's about time.
Also tonight at 11, news to make commuters happy. How soon the Bay Bridge could reopen.
Hey, Mark. May I borrow your car? It's a V6. Don't let the power go to your head.
The Toyota Camry V6 has 156 horsepower that makes for surprisingly exhilarating driving. But please, try to be mature about it.
Woo! Mark, thanks for letting me borrow this powerful Camry V6. I think I'll go out and buy one today.
I love what you do for me, Toyota.
The Elements of Adventure, tomorrow at 7:30.
You are about to see the most important words in pain relief in 100 years. Motrin IB. No prescription needed. The doctor-recommended pain reliever in Motrin is now available in non-prescription strength Motrin IB. 1 Motrin IB is as effective as 2 regular aspirin for relief of headache and muscle ache, and much gentler on your stomach. New Motrin IB, tablets or caplets. Doctor-recommended pain relief.
Red Lobster presents shrimp. 26 shrimp. 4 different ways in one dinner. Succulent, sizzling, crispy, savory. The ultimate shrimp lover's feast at Red Lobster now.
Whose underwear is under there? Whose underwear is under there? Whose underwear is under there? Fruit of the Loom, 'cause it fits.
Under more men's
men's clothes, you'll find the fit of pre-shrunk cotton fabric, the full-cut comfort, and guaranteed quality of Fruit of the Loom.
Whose underwear is under there?
Fruit of the Loom.
Because it fits.
We fit America. We're Fruit of the Loom.
Do you know how to do this and how to do that? Neither do I. That's why I come to Ace. My helpful hardware man knows how to do just about everything. Hey, Ace is a place for me.
Sex and the American teenager, the new facts of life.
I hope my kids aren't having sex.
What will the next 48 hours be like? Thursday.
Fasten your seatbelt.
You're crazy if you think you can get away with this.
Do I call you, Mom?
You get out of my house!
When was the last time you visited Dallas? Then, a desperate father resorts to desperate measures.
Kidnapping?
I know you have the children.
They are my children! Falcon Crest, Friday.
If there's one thing a man values more than his own health, it's the health of his family. Kellogg's Raisin Bran is a health food made just for families.
Hello?
Oh, no, I'm back at the hotel.
It's your daddy on the
Fiber for health, but with 2 scoops of juicy raisins so that even kids love it.
How you doing?
Are you coming home soon?
The American family is alive and well.
So, what's up?
Just thought we'd have breakfast together.
And eating Kellogg's Raisin Bran.
Okay, thanks. Hi, Tim. Dan got sick. You're going to Paris.
Paris. And I'm Tim Harris reporting. The network was short-handed covering the bicentennial over there. So it was a big break for me.
You guys make it? Okay, hold on. I'll be right there.
I'm getting some incredible stuff here.
Fantastic. When am I going to see it?
But as far as my boss was concerned, I still had to prove myself.
Tim, that's for you. And what about the fireworks?
From the French
AT&T Long Distance. No one else gives you this remarkable power to manage your world.
Good job, Tim.
No one.
Thank you for using AT&T.
Your carpet is possessed by odors. They linger, haunting your house. New Love My Carpet Multi-Fresh Potpourri drives them away. Its special combination of scents makes a variety of tough odors disappear. New Love My Carpet Potpourri. Odors don't stand a ghost of a chance.
Here's the latest addition to the Lysol spray family with a light, clean scent and all the power of Lysol spray. Lysol disinfectant spray, light scent.
The only way to travel is Cadillac style. Some people want more.
Cadillac Fleetwood for $19.90. With a new, more powerful V8 engine, full-size 6-passenger luxury, and standard anti-lock brakes, nothing is more distinctive. Except, perhaps, the person who owns it.
Cadillac, Cadillac, Cadillac style. Cadillac, Cadillac style.
Next on Island Side.
Veronica!
Do you know that I really care about you?
We got 1 week before they evict us.
This hunger strike is dangerous for you.
The strike's our only weapon.
Don't let Ray down. Don't let yourselves down. People stick together on this. You can win.
I didn't appreciate that grandstanding stunt that you pulled today.
Are you threatening me, Mr. Sorrell?
They want you out.
But we're not standing still for it. No way.
You want that burn center, Margaret? You tell them to back off.
I don't know what to say.
Ask me to marry you.
This is Kathleen Sullivan.
And I'm Harry Smith. Tomorrow, the Grateful Dead and Isabel Sanford from the Jeffersons.
This week, Florence Henderson, and we'll be at home with Suzanne Summers on CBS This Morning.
Stay tuned for your local news.
Family Ties creator Gary David Goldberg, stand-up comedian Bob Nelson, and Olivia Newton-John on the Pat Sajak Show tonight.
This is CBS.
Nightcast is next. Tonight, San Francisco voters are saying no to the proposed new stadium for the Giants.
We're here at San Franciscans for Planning Priorities No on P Party. And the fact that Proposition P is losing even by a small vote has these people here thinking that it is going to be defeated. I'll have a live report.
Also tonight, vote totals from around the Bay, including key votes on San Francisco's Domestic Partners Ordinance and Concord's anti-AIDS discrimination measure. Plus, encouraging news about when the Bay Bridge might reopen. And our awesome A's meet the president at the White House.
Dave McElhatton, Kate Kelly, Wayne Walker, and Brian Sussman. KPIX Eyewitness News Nightcast is next.
Kraft presents side dishes with a difference.
Look what Kraft is cooking. Dishes rich and cheesy. Mama pass them over. Second help is easy.
Sauces blended with real Kraft cheese make pasta dishes and rice dishes with a delicious difference.
We know what makes you hungry. We got what it takes. Oh, what a difference. Kraft cheese makes.
Kraft pasta and cheese and rice and cheese made with real Kraft cheese. Oh, what a difference.
Looking for that perfect body? It seems we'll try anything. From cellulite treatments to liposuction. What's the price of perfection? From hair transplants to breast implants. How far will we go to look good? Dr. Nancy Snyderman reports on the hot topic of beauty for sale and how not to get burned. Mirror, Mirror, an Eyewitness News special series, tomorrow at 6.
The magic of the holidays is here again, with all the feasts and festivities that make this season so joyous. Right now, you'll find special values on Kraft's entire line of zesty salad dressings, creamy Kraft mayonnaise, or Miracle Whip, delicious Kraft Philadelphia cream cheese, Kraft marshmallows, and many Kraft featured items. Fry's Food Stores and Kraft, 2 holiday traditions that make the season sparkle. Remember, Fry's Food Stores' fast in, fast out service takes the weight out of holiday shopping.
On our next current affair, the women who love Bobby.
Introducing the UPS On-Call Air Pickup Division. Our mission, to pick up your next-day air packages and letters. Just call 1-800-PICK-UPS and we'll be on our way. And because of our efficiency, we'll deliver overnight for a lot less than other companies charge. UPS On-Call Air Pickup, a service provided by some real go-getters. UPS, we run the tightest ship in the shipping business.
Dear Wells Fargo, I never had the occasion to call, but today I had 2 reasons to do so. Your agent was one of the most professional people I have done business with in quite some time. Not only was she able to solve both my problems, but her courtesy, patience, and most pleasant voice were an enormous contrast from what one usually encounters. Keep up the quality and good work.
Wells Fargo, proven 24-hour person-to-person checking. You've got to hear it to believe it.
Those human rights to which this nation has always been committed.
Extremism in the defense of liberty is no vice.
Peace now, peace now, peace.
We're not going to try to control what our people read and say and think.
You commit yourself to the principles of God. Free at last! Free at last!
The freedom to say and think what we believe, to express our individuality and diversity. That's our birthright, and it's ensured by this document. Join us and the National Archives in celebrating the 200th anniversary of the Bill of Rights.
Basketball is back. Warriors, Lakers. Thursday at 7:30 on KPIX 5, your Bay Area sports station.
First impressions, its appearance is understated. But it is the intensity of the driving experience that makes the lasting impression. There's a quickness, a responsiveness that says, this is a driver's car. The M30 Sports Coupe from Infiniti.
With kids, there's one thing you can count on.
They spend money like water.
They think I have a money machine.
Sure, they asked me to send money. For them, it grows on trees.
Do I look like I'm made of money?
Parting with the money isn't easy, but now sending it is. With Western Union's new 1-800-CALL cash number, just send money by phone and charge it. So when they really need it, it won't take much to send it.
I had better send it today because she spends it like there's no tomorrow.
Western Union, now send money by phone.
So I'm 35 now. I'm thinking healthier, and I hear about this idea. Try grape nut cereal for breakfast for a week. See how you feel about it. So I do it. First, there's this crunch. Just chewing it feels healthy. And the taste, it's not fancy, but it's really good. So here I am. I'm loving this natural, good-for-you, healthy food and feeling good about it. It's been a great week.
Try Post Grape Nuts for a week. You'll find nothing feels as good as Grape Nuts.
For many, luxury has always been a vague ideal or a dream. Now the Infiniti line offers you the M30 Sports Coupe. Luxury that doesn't compromise comfort, styling, or performance. This is a complete luxury car. Infiniti.
May we offer you some dessert?
No, thanks. Really, this grilled sourdough burger's just fine.
Well, after you finish with that juicy burger on golden grilled sourdough, how about a little cheesecake?
That sounds great, but I've got my grilled sourdough burger and my Coke and my fries. I'm a happy man.
But now at Jack in the Box, you can get free cheesecake. When you buy a grilled sourdough burger, Coke, and fries, the cheesecake's free.
Like I said, there's always room for a little dessert.
Of Southern California begins at Disneyland. Come on, break away from the cold and soak up some rays. Stay at the Disneyland Hotel and surround yourself with all the fun and sun that only Disneyland and Southern California can offer.
Disneyland is the heart of the fun in the warm California sun.
Where's the best place to get brand name electronics and appliances? Let me drop you a little hint. Okay, a big hint. Electric Avenue at Montgomery Ward. You get low prices every day, and they guarantee they'll match any store's advertised sale prices. And we're talking AT&T, the right choice. Choose the newest AT&T answering systems like the 1315 with dual standard cassettes, beeperless remote, and one-touch message playback. So drop on in to Electric Avenue.
Montgomery Ward, brand name savings store.
Unlike other copier companies, at Meter, we only have one thing on our mind. Meter, or we make a great copiers.
Barney Miller, coming up next on Channel 5.
Why does it seem like there's never a business class seat when you need one? Am I taking the wrong flights?
TWA has nearly 3 times as many domestic flights with business class as all other airlines combined.
I was taking the wrong airline.
Upgrade and free. 2 of my favorite words.
In TWA's frequent flight bonus program, you can get unlimited free upgrades to business class after flying just 5,000 miles. Today's TWA. Find out how good we really are.
MasterCard. This holiday, no other card makes more moments merrier. And with nearly 3 times the acceptance of American Express, it's one Christmas card everyone will welcome. MasterCard. Master the moment.
Now, almost every time you use MasterCard before December 31st, you increase your chances of winning your MasterCard bills paid up to $18,000 a year till the 21st century. MasterCard. Master the moment until the 21st century.
Introducing UPS On-Call Air Pickup. Just call 1-800-PIC-UPS and we'll be on our way. UPS. We run the tightest ship in the shipping business.
From cellulite treatments to liposuction, from hair transplants to breast implants, just how far will we go to look good? Mirror, Mirror, an Eyewitness News special series, tomorrow at 6.
We Australians have always known that home was someplace
well, someplace pretty amazing. So 70 years ago, we built an airline and named it Qantas. So you could see Australia and the South Pacific for yourself, any day of the week. On an airline we Australians think is just as impressive as the places it goes to.
This is C&R Country. And when you're in C&R Country, it's easy to look good because you can have all the privileges of the C&R Executive Club absolutely free. Lifetime free tailoring and even free pressing while you wait. Call 1-800-448-2800 for the nearest C&R store. The C&R Executive Club, serving C&R customers everywhere.
My meeting in Cleveland took forever, and I still had to get to a cash machine for cab fare to the airport, so I called American Express. Their nearest machine was at the airport. I should have called Citibank first.
When she called the Citibank 800 number, I told her she could use her Citibank Visa in a cash machine right next door.
I still carry both cards, but lately I'm beginning to wonder why.
Not just Visa, Citibank Visa.
This is the art of Martex. Brilliant design. Luxurious fabrics. Lavish touches. Martex for bed and bath. Extraordinary in every detail.
What's the smart way to find something out? Just look in the Pacific Bell Smart Yellow Pages.
I've been searching.
And you'll find all new sections you've never seen before.
Yeah, I've been searching every which way. Yeah. I've been searching. Yeah, I've been searching night and day. Yeah. Well, you know I'm gonna find I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find it.
There's more information than ever before in a book you have in your home right now. The Pacific Bell Smart Yellow Pages.
I'm gonna find it.
So go find it.
So go find it.
Ever wonder what we intelligent, independent, adventurous types drink? Celestial Seasonings herb tea. Even the box is special, and when you open it, oh, hello. Ever walk into a tea shop? They call this one Mandarin Orange Spice. And they mean it. Celestial Seasonings taste richer. They put in more fruit and herbs. No, I haven't actually counted them. You won't have to either. Celestial Seasonings. Teas more tastefully done.
Well, there's something about you, look, that crazy way you cook. You got an attitude. There's something unrehearsed, the way you go head first. You got a taste for life that's right. Can't wait to take a bite. You got an attitude.
It's flaky, it's fresh, it's California-style blends from Schilling. Garlic with an attitude.
You got an attitude. I love what you do for me, Toyota. I love how you set me free, Toyota.
Toyota's new four-wheel drive, four-door 4Runner for $19.90. Space, luxury, and V6 power. Where you go is your concern. Getting you back is ours.
So you just marched into the store?
Oh, I didn't march. I strolled.
And you just what?
Well,
did it?
No. I stood there looking at it for a while.
Yeah?
And I thought, you can do this, and you are going to do this. Aren't you? So I did.
That's not like you, Ellen.
I know.
When you really want to treat yourself, nothing makes you feel as good as gold.
Hey, Cookie, more pecani sauce. This ain't paste pecani sauce.
What's the difference?
Cookie, paste pecani sauce is made in San Antonio with fresh vegetables and spices by people who know what pecani sauce is supposed to taste like.
This stuff's made in New York City?
New York City?
Get a rope.
Pick up the original pecani sauce. Pick up the pace.
Good evening.
Good night. This is just how I imagined Hollywood to be. Stars putting their handprints in the cement. All the glamour. Well, now it's the Australians' turn. Foster's, preserved for posterity. Posterity can wait. Foster's, it's Australian for beer, mate.
The Morning Report at 6:30. Up-to-the-minute traffic and weather reports. Eyewitness News at noon. Midday information to get you through the day. Eyewitness News at 5 on 5. With Kate Kelly and Laura Nancaro. The first look at the evening news and the afternoon commute. Eyewitness News at 6 with Dave McElhatton and Wendy Takuda. A full hour of the day's most important news events. And Eyewitness News Nightcast at 11. An update on late news developments. All on KPIX 5.
Nobody does it like you do. You give your everything and more. Oh, 'cause you set your sights so high. Oh, you keep the dream alive. Nobody does it like you. You and Channel 5.
On our next current affair, the women who love Bobby. A current affair tomorrow at 5:30 on KPIX Channel 5.
The Elements of Adventure. Tomorrow at 7:30.
A canister vacuum doesn't have to be big to be powerful. Get a new Dirt Devil Can Vac. The Dirt Devil Can Vac packs a lot of big cleaning power, but it's small enough to follow you anywhere because it's a Dirt Devil.
To find a great new coffee, you could search the quaint back alleys of New Orleans' French Quarter, the gourmet coffee shops of New York's Upper West Side, or the cobblestone hills of San Francisco, and still you won't find a gourmet coffee like Gourmet Supreme, an entirely new Folgers you can get right in your own market. It's rich, mountain-grown Colombian, made smooth, less bitter, by blending with select gourmet beans for an enticing aroma and gourmet taste. And you don't have to search for a gourmet coffee shop.
You really brighten your day when you started out gourmet. The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup.
Gourmet Supreme, in the black can, new from Folgers.
The virtues of milk. Milk helps supply phosphorus for hand eye coordination.
Come here.
Calcium for strong bones. And thiamine
Who won the game?
They did. To boost your morale. Milk, it does a body good.
Real California cheese. It's perfectly natural.
Suits for under $200? You bet. At the Men's Warehouse, we have a large selection. Like this hand-tailored suit for $189, or this all-wool suit for $199. Everyday low prices. I guarantee it.
From cellulite treatments to liposuction, from hair transplants to breast implants, just how far will we go to look good? Mirror, Mirror, an Eyewitness News special series, tomorrow at 6.
Hold it! Snap out of
it. Do I look like dinner for a guy like you? I'm a one-course meal. You want the whole kit and caboodle. It's a real dining experience. Come here. Look at all these shapes and 5 yummy flavors plus stuffing. You see any stuffing here?
Kit and Caboodle brand cat food. So many shapes and flavors it makes other meals seem downright mousy.
Cats.
If you think the new Honda Accord Coupe looks good on television, you should see it on the road. The new Accord from Honda. You have to drive it to believe it.
On our next current affair, the women who love Bobby.
Well, there's something about you, look, that crazy way you cook. You got an attitude. There's something unrehearsed, the way you go head first. You got a taste for life that's right. Can't wait to take a bite. You got an attitude.
It's flaky. It's fresh. It's California-style blends from Schilling. Garlic with an attitude.
You got an attitude.
So I actually did it. I had grape nut cereal for breakfast for a week, and I feel really good about it. First of all, nothing crunches like this. Just chewing it feels like exercise. It tastes good, too. Tastes clean, you know, natural. Nothing fake about grape nuts. Just this good-for-you, healthy food that makes me feel so good. If you don't eat it, it's kind of hard to explain.
Try Post Grape Nuts for a week. You'll find nothing feels as good as grape nuts.
Citibank has an 800 number for the hearing impaired, so they can call us on special teletype phones. I read what happened and typed back that I'd cancel her old Citibank Visa and send her a new one right away.
Not just Visa, Citibank Visa.
It's days like this when I just want to cut all my hair off.
Oh, come on.
Your hair always looks good. I mean, really good. What do you use on it?
You mean shampoo?
Yeah.
Suave?
With all the expensive shampoos, you like Suave best? I really do.
You know, you just can't imitate the goodness of Ocean Spray Pink Grapefruit Juice Cocktail. You can copy it. But it just doesn't taste the same.
I usually had breakfast with my father before I went to school. We had a whole big coffee cake. Dad and I would be fighting because he would eat the whole thing. Breakfast is really, it's changed a lot. We used to have only the Sara Lee large coffee cake, and now we have muffins. There's blueberry, apple spice, oat bran. There's bagels. He loved the poppy seed bagel, and he loved that they had enough poppy seeds. I think he counted the pecans, the raisins, blueberries, but I don't think he could count all the poppy seeds.
It's 10:30 Monday. Do you know where your doctor is?
Oh, no.
It's a medical practice that makes perfect comedy. Doctor, Monday.
General Foods International Coffees introduces the Variety Sampler.
Do I try Cafe Vienna and then Swiss Mocha? Or start with Cafe Francais?
Such delicious confusion.
It's double Dutch chocolate, I think.
What does Cafe Vienna taste like?
General Foods International Coffees.
Celebrate the moments of your life.
What's the smart way to find two on the aisle?
I've been searching.
The Pacific Bell Smart Yellow Pages.
So go find it.
What's the smart way to get away from it all?
I've been searching.
The Pacific Bell Smart Yellow Pages.
So go find it.
What's the smart way to get your kicks?
I've been searching.
The Pacific Bell Smart Yellow Pages.
So go find it.
Books cost too much, so I opened Crown Books.
Now you'll never have to pay full price again. We have over 10,000 books to choose from. Richard Bach's Startling Fantasy 1 takes you into the world of the unknown for just $3.71. Leon Uris weaves a tale of love and war from Hollywood to the Sinai in Metla Pass, only $4.46. So remember, if you paid full price, you didn't buy it at Crown Books.
Honey, where's the handy cam?
It's there somewhere.
Somewhere, right. Where? Sony announces the world's smallest camcorder.
Dad.
The Handycam TR5. You'll take it everywhere because it's so amazingly tiny and light.
Honey, quick, the handy cam.
Oh, this will look great. The new Sony Handycam TR5 has all the features of the big ones. It's the smallest way to preserve life's biggest moments. Well, I had a little help.
You know how a great cut can give you a whole new feeling about yourself? That is nothing compared to what the right color can do. Here it is, nice and easy. Pick a shade that's a little lighter, a little darker, whatever. Shampoo it in and wow, it's you, only better. You're gonna be walking around, tossing that head of yours and loving the way it feels. Nice and easy. Give it a shot.
My poor brother, Tom. Every time he tried to see what he was missing, he would miss what he was seeing. Then Tom got this amazing Magnavox TV that lets him watch one show while he checks out all the others on this remarkable little window.
Hey, that's a smart window, Dick.
That's what they call it, Tom.
They call it Tom?
No. They call it Smart Window, Tom.
I don't know. I kind of like Tom.
Magnavox. Smart choice. Very smart.
What a Charlton. My uncle's dying wish. He wanted me on his lap. He was in the electric chair.
I don't plan to grow old gracefully either. I plan to have facelifts till my ears meet.
I am a living example of Dianetics.
George Bush has only been president for a few short months, and already his wife is on the dollar bill.
Unconventional, unpredictable, uncontrollably funny. Comedy. Nobody brings it home like HBO.
Apples have always been tempting, but never as tempting as this. Who could resist chunks of cinnamon-sweet apples sitting on a puff of pastry swirled with icing? Apple sweet roll from Weight Watchers. Irresistible.
Even after lying around for 3 years, today's Duracell batteries still have up to 90% of their life. Today's Duracell, date-coded for 3-year storage.
You can build it, you can fix it, you can do it if you try. If you think it at Home Depot, the limit is the sky.
At Home Depot, we're ready to help with everyday low prices, how-to clinics, 24-hour delivery, and a large selection to choose from, like Dutch Boy Confidence Paint. We'll mix over 1,000 custom colors free.
When you're with us at Home Depot, you feel right at home.
Dad is a winner, declares Gene Shalit. It's a movie you don't want to end.
That was great.
You can't beat that. You'll laugh and cry, says Pat Collins. Jack Lemmon is sheer brilliance, and Ted Danson has never been better.
We were awesome tonight, Dad.
It was fantastic. I loved it.
And Rex Reed says Dad is filled with life and joy. Jack Lemmon, Ted Danson.
It touched me.
Dad, rated PG. Now playing in select areas. Starts Friday at a theater near you.
Staying alive, staying alive. Staying alive, staying alive.
You know, every time you serve any one of these Rice-A-Roni side dishes, you save the life of a potato. And with 30 varieties, you can serve one every night for a month and never have the same one twice. And chicken Rice-A-Roni tastes even better than before. Serve Rice-A-Roni. Stay alive.
We Australians have always known that home was someplace pretty amazing. So 70 years ago, we built an airline and named it Qantas. So you could see Australia and the South Pacific for yourself any day of the week. On an airline we Australians think is just as impressive as the places it goes to.
I call Australia home.
Sizzler introduces the all-you-can-eat triple shrimp combo. Crunchy golden fried shrimp, tangy shrimp cocktail, and savory Cajun shrimp.
Can I have more of just the fried shrimp?
Yes.
Can I have more shrimp cocktail?
Sure.
Just Cajun shrimp.
Yeah.
Good. I'll take all three.
Sizzler's new all-you-can-eat triple shrimp combo. As much as you want of what you want. For a limited time only at
Sizzler. I like hanging around, getting down, walking the dog, doing the town. I like everything I got right here. Rainbows and cold Coors beer. It takes a part of this country as cold and clean as the Rockies to brew a beer as pure and natural as Coors. Brewery fresh, just like you like it. Tap it ice cold Coors with a friend of yours. A Rocky Mountain legend, an American original.
Books cost too much, so I opened Crown Books. Now you'll never have to pay full price again. We have over 10,000 books. At $21.95, Stephen King's The Dark Half cost too much, so I priced it at just $11.99. At $21.95, Tom Clancy's Clear and Present Danger also cost too much, so I priced it at just $11.99. So remember, if you paid full price, you didn't buy it at Crown Books.
It's days like this when I just want to cut all my hair off.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, your hair always looks good. I mean, really good. What do you use on it?
You mean shampoo?
Yeah.
Suave?
Suave.
Uh-huh.
Great.
What?
Meanwhile, I'm buying the most expensive things I can get my hands on.
You know, that sounds so much like you.
I know. What is wrong with me? So you really like Suave best, huh? I really do.
Suave. When you know beautiful hair doesn't have to cost a fortune.
Don't be fooled by commercials where one battery company's toy outlasts the others. The fact is, Energizer was never invited to their playoffs because nothing outlasts the Energizer. They keep going and going.
Stop the bunny, please.
And going and go.
The painting, Renoir. The vase, Ming. And the wine, Chateau Marmoset. When only the best will...
Like we said, nothing outlasts the Energizer. They keep going and going and going and going and going.
I love the sound of the rain.
And I love the taste of your fresh brewed coffee.
Oh, thanks, but it's not fresh brewed. It's new tray cap.
Still going. Nothing outlasts the Energizer. They keep going and going and going.
Hey, Ma, you got the real Ocean Spray.
Your family knows the difference between Ocean Spray Cranberry Juice Cocktail and the others.
Honey, you got the real Ocean Spray.
Yeah, but she got the cheap chips.
Next time, make it the real Ocean Spray.
Mr. Kayam, I hate shaving.
Doug, try this Remington microscreen. It shaves as close as a blade or your money back. No other shaver makes that promise.
Smooth. Now I know why you bought the company.
The Remington microscreen.
The magic of the Special Olympics. Part of the Bay Area for over 20 years. Join in the spirit of competition and celebration when the California Special Olympics presents the Sports Classic, November 17th through the 19th at UC Berkeley. All events are free and open to the public. KPIX 5 is proud to be an official sponsor of Special Olympics, and we encourage you to show your support of these Bay Area athletes. Take the time for kids' sake.
Oakland was one of the Bay Area communities hardest hit by the earthquake, and many people are still struggling to cope with the disaster. If you need help, mental health counseling is available. Please call one of the following numbers. Someone is waiting to help you.
I'm Kathleen Sullivan.
And I'm Harry Smith. Wednesday, the Grateful Dead back with a new album.
Also, Isabel Sanford from The Jeffersons as our TV Mom series continues on CBS this morning.
This is CBS.
I have
have a friend I grew up with. His name is Butchie. Butchie's an adult now, but he is still like a child in many ways. He can't read or write or count. Butchie is mentally retarded. He's also my brother. Growing up with someone who's retarded teaches you what it's like to have people point and stare and laugh. But it also teaches you that there are people in this world with incredible patience and love. Butchie has a medal from the Special Olympics. He may be prouder of that medal than anything else he owns. Because on that day, for that moment, he was the best. Imagine if every kid could know that feeling. You can give that to someone. Someone from the Special Olympics gave it to Butchie.
On our next current affair, the women who love Bobby.
Ortho is not having a sale because Ortho already has the lowest prices in town, like these great values on Hotel Deluxe mattress sets. The twin is just $159. The full, only $249. The queen, $299. The king, $399. 4 more examples of how Ortho beats department store sale prices every day. Wake up to the truth. Ortho.
This is C&R Country. And when you're in C&R Country, it's easy to look good because you can have all the privileges of the C&R Executive Club absolutely free. Lifetime free tailoring and even free pressing while you wait. Call 1-800-448-2800 for the nearest C&R store. The C&R Executive Club, serving C&R customers everywhere.
I dread coming home after school because my father has a drinking problem. It's terrible when he gets drunk. For a long time, I thought my
brothers and I were the reason that Mom drinks so much. I'm always nervous that my friends and neighbors might find out. When in fact, everybody in the neighborhood knows. They just never say anything when my brother comes home drunk. It's awful. I feel like I have no place
to turn. Like nobody could possibly understand what growing up in my house is like. I hate my house.
I don't talk to anybody about things at home. I feel I have to keep a secret about what goes on there.
I never, ever bring my friends home because I'm always too scared, too ashamed.
Alcoholism can tear a family apart. In Al-Anon, we learn how to cope with someone else's drinking, often someone close. Call toll-free 800-356-9996 or check your phone book under Al-Anon.
My Ellen's a ball of fire. She's a supermom to her 2 kids. A career woman up for a big promotion, but I'm scared, see, because, well, to handle it all, she's doing cocaine and marijuana, and it's changing her. And I don't know what to do.
Success can be very demanding. If you or someone you love is meeting the challenge with drugs or alcohol, ask for help. Call 696-5544, the Mills-Peninsula Chemical Dependency Center.
The spirit of 19th century America. The splendor of the land. The adventure of life. Celebrated in American paintings from the Manoogian collection. Now at the deYoung Memorial Museum through November 26th.
I am 92 years old, but I never thought I'd live to make it. Now then, they tell me I'm going to make it to 100 down. I use the van mostly for grocery shopping because I'm too healthy to go to a doctor, so I use the van for groceries. I feel that I'm really taking care of myself now, which I couldn't do if it wasn't for the van. My grandson from Kansas City came, and I fed him avocados and crab louie. They were sitting at the table eating, and one of the boys looked up and he said, "Graham, you sure do set a good table."
When you give to the United Way, you support the Nevada Human Needs Center.
It's very important for me to stay in this house. I'm very happy here, and I'm not afraid.
And the center provides people like Bert Seeley with some pretty important things, like the freedom to get out.
Of course, I was born in Missouri, and I'm as independent as a hog on ice.
freedom to come home.
I don't know you, but I love you.
Looking for that perfect body? It seems we'll try anything. From cellulite treatments to liposuction. What's the price of perfection? From hair transplants to breast implants. How far will we go to look good? Dr. Nancy Snyderman reports on the hot topic of beauty for sale and how not to get burned. Mirror, Mirror, an Eyewitness News special series, tomorrow at 6.
Your Excellency, what's your favorite color?
Oh, don't ask him that. Ask him why his national bird is a jet bomber. Why'd they ask him that?
That's a very tough question. Let me see.
Ask him why his country's banks keep 2 sets of books. Why don't they ask him that?
So, blue. It is my favorite. But sometimes I wear gray.
Ask him if he really thinks that banning newspapers is the best way to conserve trees.
And then there's the red. It goes with both the blue and the gray.
If you question what's going on in the world, you should be a member of the World Affairs Council. Over the years, we've given our members the opportunity to meet, greet, and interview people who shape the world. Come join us at the World Affairs Council of Northern California, because maybe it's time to stand up and be counted.
Mr. Prime Minister, my name is Robert Immel, and I'd like to ask you a question about your country's trade policy.
Alcoholics Anonymous, may I help you?
All right. If you don't want to drink anymore, you don't have to. You just got to do something about it. Okay? There's a beginner's meeting, and you ought to go to the beginner's meeting at 7:30.
Let's see what we got in we got the workshop at 12:15 on Perry Street. That's right around the corner. Give yourself a chance to wash your face and have a cup of coffee and get
You
there.
don't want your husband to know? Don't you think he knows you drink?
I know exactly how you feel. So many times I can't count them.
We don't care if you're drunk when you go to a meeting. What we do care about is we see you there.
What makes you think they're tired of you? Well, they probably aren't tired of you. I'm a fellow alcoholic, and I certainly wouldn't be tired of you.
Could you give me your phone, and would you mind? I could get somebody maybe to call you and meet you there. We have several kinds of meetings, but let me see what kind you go to tonight. And then
Alcoholics Anonymous. It works. Look us up in the phone book.
On the next episode of Divorce Court.
He just showed up and said, let's have a baby.
I discovered something that horrified me. The head of a goat.
These images are a deconstruction of the iconographic text our civilization is saturated with.
Oliver, what the hell are you doing here?
I wanted a baby because I wanted a baby.
So I ran in and found Frankie lying naked on the floor in the middle of all these demonic-looking people.
We now return to today's case, already in progress.
Plaque Attack Dental Rinse fights visible buildup, brightens teeth, freshens breath. Plaque Attack, scientifically formulated for total oral hygiene improvement. Begin your day with the bare necessities. Lubriderm lotion created for dermatologists so you know it's good for your skin. Lubriderm, your bare necessity. Special Dinners brand cat food now offers 2 varieties in 1 economical 3-pound twin pack. Your special cat deserves the special taste of Special Dinners.
Spin the wheel and you're on your way. Earn the most money and you win. You can be a winner at the game of life. From Milton Bradley.
When your father and I were married, sex was a very different thing.
I can tell by looking at her what she's gonna say.
We dated for a while before he even had the nerve to kiss me.
They went to a soda fountain and shared a straw. Oh, true love.
Well, to my mind, you kids have so much more to deal with than we ever even had to think about.
So much for the intro. Here comes the good stuff.
Sex is a natural thing between two people who love each other.
Fast forward through pregnancy and nice young men.
The young men who will respect you and who will
Fast forward through marriage and babies.
to become a happy and joyous mother.
And now for the closing remarks.
AIDS is one of them.
Wow.
There are risks in becoming sexually active. AIDS is one of them. Teresa, let's start at the beginning. HIV is the name of the virus that causes AIDS.
We can help you talk about AIDS. Call for a guide.
The Elements of Adventure, tomorrow at 7:30.
Excitement building here at ringside.
That kid Duracell still looks fresh.
The Bruiser looking mean and angry, out for round 9.
He's still dancing.
The Bruiser going after him.
Oh, what a fight.
But look at the Kid come back, pouring it on.
In his corner, Bruiser's push.
The Kid has plenty left for the final round.
Today's Duracell battery keeps punching into the final rounds because it lasts up to 30% longer than the one from a few years back.
He never touched him.
No contest, Kurt.
Duracell. You can't top the copper top.
I wanna taste. Give me just a taste. Like a sweet. I need
NutraSweet. Why so many things taste so good.
Oh, I want your hair. Really? How do you get it to go like that?
I don't know.
It's great.
Suave hairspray.
With all that expensive stuff out there, you like what Suave does?
Mm-hmm. Sure do.
What a charlatan. My uncle's dying wish. He wanted me on his lap. He was in the electric chair.
I don't plan to grow old gracefully either. I plan to have facelifts till my ears meet.
I am a living example of Dianetics.
George Bush has only been president for a few short months, and already his wife is on the dollar bill.
Unconventional, unpredictable, uncontrollably funny. Comedy. Nobody brings it home like HBO.
You have heartburn with headache, right? Yeah. Oh, boy, that's great. I have the perfect remedy. It's fast and nothing's more effective. Alka-Seltzer. New advanced formula Alka-Seltzer. Nah, I can't take Alka-Seltzer. This one's easy to take. It has 75% less sodium, a fresh lemony taste, and you can take it with just a little water. How was it? Great, but it's not Alka-Seltzer. Yes, it is. No, it isn't. It is. No, Yes. it isn't. Don't No, you it- feel better? Yes, but it's not Alka-Seltzer. Yes, it is. No, it isn't. Yes, it is. No, it isn't. Yes, it is. No, it isn't. Yes, it
New
is.
advanced formula. Believe it or not, it's Alka-Seltzer.
No, it is.
1-800-LOAN-YES? What's that?
The Money Store's local toll-free number.
1-800-LOAN-YES?
That's the number to call for second mortgage loans.
I can remember that.
Don't forget, fixed rates.
And now, for a limited time only, the Money Store is offering second mortgage loans as low as today's prime rate. Borrow up to $100,000 or more. Call the Money Store toll-free. Dial 1-800-LOAN-YES.
The Men's Warehouse spotlights a world-famous designer.
When we bought this suit at the Emporium, it cost $440. At the Men's Warehouse, the same designer suit with the same label is $335. I guarantee it.
Party Line Dating, 976-6565. Just $2 plus any toll. It's fun. It's live. It's hot, and so's the talk. Don't be alone. Call and talk with up to 8 other people live. Call now, 976-6565. That's 976-6565.
Land of the Joshua Tree, a playground for free spirits. Rocks to climb, mysteries that inspire the imagination. All a part of nature's art collection, now showing in the California desert. Come and explore for yourself. But do more. Help protect this fragile environment. For a free map and more information, call 213-387-6528. I'm Shelley Duvall.
Judith Krantz's Till We Meet Again, beginning Sunday, November 19th.
Don't be fooled by commercials where one battery company's toy outlasts the others. The fact is, Energizer was never invited to their playoffs because nothing outlasts the Energizer. They keep going and going.
Stop the bunny, please.
And going and go.
I love the sound of the rain.
And I love the taste of your fresh fruit coffee.
Oh, thanks, but it's not fresh fruit. It's new tray cap.
Like we said, nothing outlasts the Energizer. They keep going and going and going.
Daddy, smell our flowers.
Oh, my sinuses. When sinus trouble strikes, reach for Nasatine. Only Nasatine has fast-acting mucinol. Watch as nasal...
Still going. Nothing outlasts the Energizer. They keep going and going and going.
If you've gone all day without any crunchy roasted almonds in pure milk chocolate, now's the time to correct that with a Hershey Almond Bar. Hershey, the great American chocolate bar.
Welcome to Burger King.
Little Bo Peep has lost her sheep.
Come again?
Fuzzy wasn't fuzzy.
Was he?
You'd like a BK double?
Oh, which BK double?
Rub-a-dub-dub.
The new salsa double with jalapeno cheese.
BK double cheeseburgers, 5 in all, including the new salsa double and the new barbecue bacon double, only at Burger King.
Thank you.
And the dish ran away with the spoon.
I've dusted this dresser with Pledge every week for 16 years, and it's still beautiful. Look, end dust just evaporates, leaving wood as dry and unprotected as before. But a Pledge shine protects beautifully. With Pledge, dusting can be beautiful.
I was bored and a little lonely. Then I called 976-1122. Live people, live talk. Now I can have fun 24 hours a day. You can too. Only $2 plus any toll. Call 976-1122.
Wild California at the California Academy of Sciences.
Push me. I dare you. I like being pushed around. That's the only way I get to the park or even a restaurant. Thanks to the FreeWheelers, I can do these things. FreeWheelers are changing the lives of folks like me by taking us out of the convalescent home for a day on the town.
Find out how you can help the FreeWheelers. San Francisco could use more pushy people. Call now.
Get involved with the FreeWheelers and push me. Go ahead. I'm waiting.
Be right back.
When Michael first came to the boys' club, he was 7 years old. A tough kid who only came to play basketball. After a while, he got into other things.
Michael.
Like computers. Special tutoring.
Thanks, man.
You could see him changing, learning to believe in himself.
Hey, Mikey. Look at you.
And this year, Michael won a scholarship. The first one in his family ever to go to college.
You know, I'm gonna miss this place. Yeah, well, this place is gonna miss you, pal.
And that's what the boys' club is all about.
It's like someone's here to play basketball.
We think every kid should have the chance to be the best he can.
Support your local boys' club.